This is the second time I'm filming this video because I get so mixed up because there's so much information. Okay, first of all, I will start on the vocation information. This is all for the Vocs stuff. Okay, listen closely. There's hard Vocs. They have cement, electrical, auto, MTE, plumbing, plaster, painting, BAM, carpentry, and culinary arts is kind of considered a hard voc, and security. There's regular vocs, which is mostly desk jobs, and that is CNA, MOS, and business. I will give you information on CNA and MOS because I am in MOS. MOS is a desk job. They are either the ones in the front or they're the ones in the back getting files. MOS has 3 TARs. The first TAR is medical office support. The second one is HUC. The third one is all insurance and billing. There's 2 classes that you go to for MOS. The first class is with Miss Tam. She does medical office support. The second class you go to for HUC is Miss Lindsay. There's only 2 classes, but there's 3 TARs. So you can be in Miss Tam's class for 2 or Miss Lindsay's for 2. It's really the instructor's choice. The uniforms for MOS is green scrubs. They are pickled colors, so we are known as pickles. This is the book you use for the first TAR. The only reason I have the one for the first TAR is because when you're there, you're already comfortable with everything you're doing, so I really don't have to show you anything. And this is the TAR that I'm talking about. Right here. I just highlight them in different colors, for my preference. You really don't even have to highlight them. You can, you don't have to. It's taken me about 3 months to finish the first TAR. It's pretty easy if you concentrate. You have to concentrate. So yes, if you have any other questions on any Vocs, let me know and I will get the information for you and I will make a video as soon as possible. Academics. This is mostly for people that need their high school diploma or GED. And occasionally there will be people in there for TABE testing, which is the test you have to take no matter what when you get there, or driver's ed. Usually that's the only 2 reasons they're in there. If you need your high school diploma or GED, they will have you a week of academics that is just pure academics, no voc, and then the next week could be voc. That's flip-flop. Some people are just purely academics that their voc is full. Some of them are like half day. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like they'll have their voc until like 8th or 9th period, and then they'll go to like tape reading or something. There's 6 to 8 classes. They are self-paced. They are each 45 minutes long. You have lunch at 11:30. You cannot wear your piercings during class. They will make you take them out. If you want to wear your piercings, they have to be clear, like you can't see them at all clear, or you just take them out if you've had them for a while. The clothes there are dark navy blue shirt that has a collar and the khaki pants. And they provide you with the belt. They're pretty strict on the belt and tucking in your shirts thing. If you graduate, if you do complete for your high school diploma, you can walk in August. I don't know if there's another walk other than August. But if you do pass it, you don't get your high school diploma on paper until you've completed your voc because they do not want you losing it. The tape test. They give you that test the first week you were there. The tape test you have to pass no matter what. But if you want some money, I advise you to completely fail it on purpose. I'm not saying you should do that, but you get more money out of it when you do pass it when you take the test like 3 months later. The only problem is you have to be in a tape class for 2 class periods, either in the morning or after lunch sometime. But if you pass it the first time, when you first take the tape test, then you don't have to take it anymore and, hey, let's get on to the fun stuff. Because I know that's what you guys want. Okay, the pay. It starts at $23 when you first get there. It gets up there as the longer you stay. It gets up to $50, I believe. There are weekend passes that you can have, but you must turn them in on Wednesdays in my dorm. The weekend passes are good for just the weekend. You can't use them during the week. Personal leave. Every month you get about 5 days of personal leave. And if you count the weekends, that's about 10 days. Faze Cards. These are more based on the rec sheets. I had one. I don't know where it went though. But they give you those papers every PCDP, which is usually every month, I think. Every 2 months, something like that. Lunch times for Voc people is 12 o'clock. Hard Vocs are 12:30 or 1. Either one of those. Rec trips are every other day. They take you golfing, into the movies, into the arcades, and to the swimming pool, and just, stuff like that. The rec games. The recreation center is where a lot of people hang out. They have 4 pool tables. They have an air hockey table that doesn't work right now. They have a ping pong table and a foosball table. They also have an area where you can watch movies. It's called the theater. They also have a room for people that like to play video games. If you do decide to bring your game console, keep it on you at all times. Trust me, they find a way to steal your stuff. I love being in the art room. I made a lot of stuff for Aiden in there. Mail. Mail is in the rec. There's these sheets that they print out and they put them in your dorm, and it has your name on it, and it'll have a slash if you have a letter or a P if you have a package. Just thought I'd let you know if you're expecting something, read that every day. For the PCDPs, you must have interviews, community service, you have to go to dorm life, which is every Wednesday or something, depending on your dorm. They have counseling groups, which is cool little get-together things that you get signed off when you go. Rec hours, I told you about that, and leadership, which is ambassadors, which are those people that greet you when you first come out of the plane and stuff. You get signed off for that. Okay, let's get started on the not-so-cool stuff. Food. Baby. The food. Definitely not 5-star. Everything sounds good on the menu, but trust me, it's not as it sounds. Being on pink card. When you are on pink card, that means you didn't do your rec sheet. You can only be on pink card 3 consecutive times before you get termed for being on pink card. You must do the rec sheets. It is not voluntary. When you're on pink card, you can't go out past midnight or something on the weekends. You can't go on town run, and you don't get paid on Fridays. You get paid on Mondays. Attendance contracts. That happens when you're missing class too often. They do care. They don't really say anything to you until afterwards. Absent too often, they put us on an attendance contract, and if we don't turn it in, then we get a BRP. Not very cool. When you first get there, you get sick for a week. Just thought I would warn you, because they have every sickness possible there. And everybody smokes cigarettes. Everybody and their mama smokes cigarettes. They sell Newports like it's candy. They say Newports on deck. That obviously means they have Newports. That's like the schniz and nizzle in Job Corps. It's so nasty. If you get in too much trouble, they start docking out of your paychecks. Like if you lose your key or your ID, they take it out of your pay, so don't lose your dorm key. Don't get in trouble too often. Don't miss medical appointments. Oh my God, they fine you $5 or something for missing a medical appointment. Keep track of those. And I think I've pretty much covered everything now. You've asked me what you should take to Job Corps. You really don't have to bring anything but your clothes, to be honest. You can bring your iPod. I got my iPod stolen from me. If you're going to bring any electronics, keep them with you. If you're going to bring any nice clothes that people might want to steal, like hats or jewelry, keep them with you. Lock them in your locker. Anyway, this is my video on Job Corps. If you guys have any more information, let me know. Peace.